A new chapter in a century-old alliance has just been written. The U.S. has awarded a major contract to strengthen naval base Camilo Osias, Oyster Bay in Palawan, near contested waters. This upgrade sends a clear message. The U.S. Philippines alliance is being actively reinforced. It's a direct response to rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea, where Filipino fishermen have faced harassment. With American support, the Philippines is drawing a firm line in the sea. Oyster Bay's transformation will shape Southeast Asia's strategic landscape for years to come. The U.S. Philippines alliance is rooted in over a century of shared history. Forged in conflict and cooperation, it was World War II that truly cemented the bond. American and Filipino soldiers fought side by side, defending Bataan and Corregidor. This shared sacrifice became the foundation of a lasting partnership. After the war, the Philippines gained independence, but strategic ties remained, formalized by the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty. The MDT states that both nations will support each other if attacked in the Pacific, an anchor for Philippine defense for decades. During the Cold War, U.S. bases at Clark and Subic Bay projected power across Asia. In the 1990s, nationalism led to the closure of these bases, straining the alliance. Yet, the partnership adapted, shifting to joint exercises and training. The 1999 Visiting Forces Agreement allowed U.S. troops to return for these activities. Annual exercises like Balikatan, Shoulder to Shoulder, became the new face of the alliance, focusing on counterterrorism, disaster response, and maritime security. The relationship evolved from landlord-tenant to equal partners. Political rhetoric has sometimes questioned the alliance, but shared strategic interests have kept it strong. The rise of new maritime challenges has given the old treaty renewed urgency. The alliance has bent but never broken, surviving wars, political shifts, and changing times. Today, it stands as a foundation of trust and experience. As new threats emerge, the alliance continues to adapt. Its resilience is its greatest strength. The U.S.-Philippines partnership is more relevant than ever. It is a story of adaptation and enduring commitment. The future of the alliance is being written now. The West Philippine Sea is now the flashpoint for the U.S.-Philippines alliance. This critical waterway sees trillions in trade and is rich in resources, but is fiercely contested. China's sweeping 9-line claim clashes with the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. Chinese vessels swarm contested reefs, harassing Filipino fishermen and blocking supply missions. The BRP Sierra Madre on Ayungin Shoal is a symbol of resistance, with each resupply a high-stakes confrontation. These incidents are part of a broader strategy to assert control. The alliance's modern purpose is clear. The Philippines cannot stand alone. The Mutual Defense Treaty, once a Cold War relic, is now vital. U.S. officials have clarified an armed attack on Philippine forces in the South China Sea will invoke U.S. commitments. Joint exercises now focus on maritime defense, island retaking, and freedom of navigation. The alliance is about practical cooperation, tools, training, and confidence for the Philippines. The West Philippine Sea is the new proving ground for this partnership. The stakes are real, and the alliance is being tested on the water. The partnership is no longer abstract, it's action. Oyster Bay is a strategic gem on Palawan's eastern coast, facing the Sulu Sea and close to the disputed Spratly Islands. Its location makes it the perfect forward base for patrols to Ayungin Shoal and Reed Bank. The U.S.-funded upgrades will dredge the bay, allowing larger ships to dock and build new piers and support facilities. Improved barracks, workshops, and command centers will transform the base's capabilities. Currently, Philippine Navy ships waste time and fuel transiting from distant bases. Oyster Bay will enable a persistent presence in contested waters, faster response, and better morale for sailors. For regional security, a strengthened Oyster Bay is a game-changer. It enhances maritime awareness and can serve as a hub for intelligence sharing and coordinated patrols. The upgrades signal the Philippines' seriousness about defending its territory. For the U.S., it's a tangible demonstration of commitment. An upgraded Oyster Bay is a symbol of deterrence. It shows the West Philippine Sea is not a lawless vacuum. The partnership is visible, credible, and ready. Oyster Bay's transformation is a turning point for the region. Oyster Bay's upgrades are part of a larger U.S. effort to modernize the Philippine military. This includes new hardware, advanced training, and access to strategic locations. The goal: a more capable Philippine military that can defend its territory and contribute to regional stability. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, allows the U.S. to build facilities and preposition equipment at key Philippine bases. These are not American bases, but Philippine bases with a U.S. rotational presence. The modernization includes transferring ships, aircraft, and surveillance drones. Training is critical. Hardware is useless without skilled personnel. Annual Balikatan exercises and year-round training build interoperability. The result: U.S. and Philippine forces can operate seamlessly in crisis. Modernization is about readiness, resilience, and partnership. Every move in the South China Sea triggers a response. China has condemned the U.S. contract to upgrade Oyster Bay, calling it interference and part of a strategy to contain China. Beijing accuses Washington of militarizing the region and stoking a Cold War mentality. This rhetoric is aimed at both domestic and international audiences, reinforcing China's narrative of standing up to foreign pressure. China warns Southeast Asian nations against siding with the U.S., preferring bilateral talks where it holds more sway. The upgrades at Oyster Bay raise regional stakes, intended as deterrence, but seen as escalation by Beijing. China may respond with increased military presence or new construction in the Spratlys. The risk of miscalculation grows with each new development. For other regional countries, the situation is complex. Some welcome U.S. support, others are cautious. Southeast Asia is balancing economic ties with China and security ties with the U.S. The reinforced U.S. Philippines alliance forces every nation to reconsider its position. The region is in a delicate balancing act. The outcome will shape the future of the Indo-Pacific. Not all Filipinos welcome deeper U.S. military ties. For many, the alliance is a source of security, especially near the West Philippine Sea. Fishermen and security officials see the U.S. as a shield against aggression. But nationalist groups and activists argue it undermines sovereignty and risks entanglement in U.S. conflicts. Concerns linger over legal jurisdiction and the social costs of past U.S. bases. The debate is about national identity, steadfast ally, or independent actor. Economic ties with China add another layer of complexity. The government must balance alliance benefits with political and social risks. It's a tightrope walk, security, sovereignty, and national interest all in play. The main goal of strengthening Oyster Bay and the alliance is deterrence, convincing adversaries that aggression is too costly. Better equipped Philippine forces, backed by U.S. support, change the strategic calculus. Deterrence is about more than hardware. It's about signaling resolve. Every joint patrol and public statement reinforces the alliance's commitment. The upgraded base is a concrete sign of this resolve. The alliance also serves a diplomatic purpose, giving the Philippines confidence to negotiate from strength. Security creates space for peaceful, rules-based negotiations. The alliance encourages a broader regional coalition for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Military upgrades support a larger diplomatic strategy. The aim: long-term peace and stability. Oyster Bay's transformation is more than a naval upgrade. It's a pivotal moment for the Indo-Pacific. The U.S. Philippines alliance signals that sovereignty and a rules-based order are worth defending. Peace and stability require vigilance and credible deterrence. The risk of miscalculation in the South China Sea remains high. The U.S.-China rivalry will define the region for years. The Philippines must balance security, economics, and independence. Success depends on political will and professional forces. The goal is not conflict, but prevention. A strong defense underpins effective diplomacy. The alliance aims for a region where disputes are resolved by dialogue, not force. The course is set: stability, sovereignty, and enduring peace.